Thank you very much. Mr. Monsees, Juul made a statement that, quote, "We are as committed as ever to combating youth usage, but don't take our word for it. Look at our actions," end of quote. We are looking at your actions, and they are deeply troubling. In 2017, the city of San Francisco banned flavored tobacco products. Then big tobacco company R.J. Reynolds tried to reverse that with a ballot measure. The voters rejected big tobacco and upheld the flavor ban by a whopping 68%. Last month, San Francisco banned the sale of e-cigarettes. Just like your fellow big tobacco company, Juul is trying to overturn it with a ballot measure. But your ballot measure is even bolder than R.J. Reynolds. Beyond overturning the e-cigarette ban, is it true that it would also repeal the flavor ban 68% of San Franciscans already approved?
I'm sorry, Chairman, if there's a provision in that, I may be unfamiliar with this, but are you suggesting that there's a provision in that legislation that would repeal flavor ban on cigarettes, on combustible cigarettes? I'm not aware of that. I personally would not support that.
Kids are especially attracted to flavored tobacco products, and you know that, right? Would you agree with me on that?
We've taken direct action against the
but would you agree with that? I just asked you one sentence. Young people are attracted to flavored tobacco products, yes or no?
We've certainly heard that concern, and we've taken action against.
The National Institute on Drug Abuse found that 66%, and this is very interesting, 66% of teenager e-cigarette users believe the product only contained flavoring. They did not realize there is nicotine. So it's shameful to fight cities that find flavors too dangerous for kids.
So
you agree?
So unfortunately, that was quite a flawed study. I agree with you, right, that if underage consumers are being attracted to flavored products and getting access to it, then we need to do something about it.
Okay.
And those are the actions we wanted to allude to when we pulled those flavors proactively off of the market.
But your ballot measure goes even further. It would preempt local public health laws, effectively barring local bodies from protecting their communities. Do you believe that Juul knows what is best for local communities better than the communities themselves?
Congressman, I'm not nearly familiar enough with the details of that law to comment on it, but I can tell you you've piqued my interest, and I'm certainly going to investigate this with my team afterwards.
How long have you been in your position?
Well, the company in some form or another was started out of graduate school back in 2007, so for a long time.
Thousands of retailers have been caught selling your products to children. Your ballot measure also seeks to insulate those peddlers from liability by raising the standard to, quote, knowingly, end of quote, selling to minors. If you wanted to keep your products away from kids, you would support holding bad businesses accountable for illegal sales, not adding loopholes. How does making it harder to hold retailers accountable for selling your product to children help keep your products out of children's hands?
Again, Mr. Cummings, Congressman, I don't know the details of that, but you've very much piqued my interest. I hear your concerns, and I thank you very much for asking these questions in a way that we can go investigate and take some proactive steps to get back to you.
Well,
we certainly will do that.
Yeah, what I will do is I will prepare a series of questions for you, and I'd like to have the answers, and then I'm going to encourage the chairman to perhaps bring you back so you can answer all the questions, because I think this is a very urgent issue. Thank you very much, Chairman.